What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tools Movie Live back with another reaction video. And today we got Legends Productions Flightreacts vs Cashnasty 2022 1v1 records, stats, and shot chart. Let's check it out. And sadly, I might say Flights might look better than Cash's 2022. Cash's 2020 2 year is pretty gross.
To be doing something pretty interesting. After watching tons of footage, I've decided to break down Flight's full 1v1 stats from 2022 and compare it to Cashnasty. I will also mention their 1v1 record and shot chart to see who really had the better year.
Sadly, Flight might have the better year.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but with team games. Compare their stats, record, and even shot chart when they play team ball. If that sounds interesting, let me know in the comments. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. First, let's talk about Flight's overall game this year when it comes to 1v1s. Of course, you guys know that I already did a June Flight breakdown of his stats and shot chart. Sadly though, Flight hasn't improved much from June and probably got a bit worse as a player. To start, his offensive game is a mess. His shot selection is really poor as he always shoots with different forms. For example, there's times where Flight actually has a follow through in his shot, but then there's other times where the man does not even look at the rim and throws up some wild shots.
Like, why would you shoot that Flight?
Needs to understand that he's 6'3" and that he should be driving 90% of the time. As a matter of fact, he actually has some pretty good layups this year. However, like I said earlier, Flight is inconsistent. He's too obsessed with the 3-ball to the point where he does not even take advantage of his matchups. For example, when Flight played Miles Brown, he didn't recognize that the guy is about a foot shorter than him and that he should be driving every single time. Instead, Flight shot a ridiculous amount of threes and ended up losing to this guy again. I mean, to take this into perspective, Flight shot 9 for 31 from the field and 2 for 16 from downtown. Probably his most disappointing game in a while. Now, when it comes to
sadly, I'm surprised he made those.
Flight might be even worse.
For
some reason, he loves to turn his back every time he's guarding someone. He considers this move as a quote-unquote football move, but this is basketball, and your back being turned is the worst thing that can happen to a defender. You cannot see what your opponent is doing, and 9 times out of 10, you're getting cooked. However, when Flight does not turn his back on defense and actually has his arms up, it's pretty decent. For example, when you play Kenny
just sucks. Bad. Kenny just sucks. You can't compare that to Kenny. Kenny is Flight skill. Same with Aiden.
And I hope that Flight improves that. However, to conclude this breakdown, there's something that Flight did improve this year, and that was his stamina. Like I said in my June video, Flight was pretty consistent with offensive rebounds and averaged close to 5 a game. I mean, that's how he gets most of his points in the first place. However, Flight needs to understand the difference between following your shot and a follow through. I mean, there's no way someone should be chasing rebounds every single time that they shoot. In 1v1, you should worry about having the right follow through.
Flight is so ass.
You can build some consistency and even confidence. However, since Flight knows that his shots have really bad aim, he uses a lot of his stamina and his boards. That technique makes him really tired, especially on defense, which leads to a ton of L's. On a positive note though, I saw that Flight's actually working out this year and working on a better diet. I mean, he even said that he's been laying off the trees, which is really good for his health. That's gonna help him a lot on the court too, and I cannot wait to see his 1v1s coming up. Now let's break down Cashnasty's 1v1 games this year.
Let's get it.
To start, Cash's offensive game was pretty decent. Of course, due
Stop lying. Stop lying.
to his strong frame, Cash was able to bully his opponents in the paint and score a lot of easy points there. However, there's an issue that Cash is facing, and that is his footwork. Sometimes when Cash goes up for a layup, he does not know how to gather himself and moves his pivot foot. That usually results in a
The fact he just jumps at people is crazy though.
Honestly, I just feel like Cash sometimes uses his strength too much to the point where
he's literally just
too fast. However, with practice, I'm sure that Cash can fix that.
It's like, I don't understand how Cash and Flight, when they get in the lab, like, how are y'all, like, Cash, he's genuinely just, the bad part about him, he's like, as we can see, he's literally, what's the word? Uncoordinated. So, like, he has, like, he's not, like, he couldn't be smooth with how he plays. It's just not in him. So, he, like, of course, he's going to be, like, stiffer. You got to be coordinated. Flight, he's uncoordinated, too, but he's more, like, coordinated and smooth than Cash. Cash is too stiff, like. But still, why are they so bad? Like, why are you just this bad? There's no way you should be this bad.
Yes, sir. So hopefully Cash can get right on that. Now, something that Cash did improve though is his handles. Ever since he trained in the Mecca with B. Ellis, Cash has developed some nice moves. His hesitation is looking really sharp, has a nice behind the back snatch to a shot, and loves this double crossover. That's helped him to create a decent mid-range jumper, which I hope he can use more. Also, Cash has a really good technique to beat his defenders without even dribbling, jab steps. When Cash usually receives the the ball, the first thing that he does is jab and see if his defender bites. If he does, then Cash goes for a layup, and if he doesn't, Cash launches the top of the key three-pointer. However, the issue is that Cash has been sadly inconsistent from the top of the key. Since he isn't in the lab as often, his form can be messed up at times. It could be either his flick or shooting elbow affecting him. However, this is just more of a practice thing.
Cash in the House of Highlights tournament was amazing when the one-on-one until he played MK. After the game against MK, Cash as a basketball player became shit. Every game after that, he was playing so it was like, what happened to you? It's like he took your dignity. Like that game you played ass, and then this tournament with the 3v3 you played awful, Cash. Before that, we was like, okay, Cash improved. He hooping. When B. Ellis got you in the lab, you got better. As yourself, can't just say B. Ellis made you better. Then after that, I don't know what happened.
Cashnasty's defense is pretty decent as well. When he actually plays defense, Cash does a great job of moving his feet and sliding his hands to get steals. However, like I said, he can sometimes take it too far and turn into a bad boy piston. On a good note though, this is all part of his plan, getting his opponent's head. Even though Cash's game physically may not be the best, he always makes sure to beat you in the mental aspect. That's what honestly makes him a dog on the court. Now let's get into both Flight and Cashnasty's 1v1 record and stats. First, let's start with Flight. Throughout the entire year of 2022, Flight played a total of 14 1v1s. However, he sadly did not get a single win this year.
Of course not.
As he ended up with a record.
Aiden should have been his only win. He should have beat Aiden.
Of 0-14. I mean, to take this into perspective, Flight is currently on a 21-game losing streak, so yeah, hopefully Flight can get some dubs soon. Anyway, some of his losses came against Donjay, Cash, Aiden, a middle schooler, and Gio Wise, just to name a few. His worst game style-wise was against Donjay on September 28 of 2022. In that game, Flight shot an absurd 9% from the field and 0% from 3, as he shot 1 of 12 from the field and 0 of 7 from 3. However, I feel like Flight's game against Aiden might have been a bit worse, even though he shot a slightly
that's disgusting.
15% from the field and 16% from 3. Flight has 6 total air balls.
Bro, shoot like Giannis, man.
Why they gonna make one even hell? Oh my god. What the fuck? 2 air balls in a row? Yeah, got you.
This was the most disappointing game of Flight's life. Never mind, this is
That's more fucking rims, bro. It's bullshit.
Look at me.
Is that live? Did he use a lot of videos?
Flight.
That's sick. God damn, he airballed a fucking layup.
However, his best game style-wise was against Jidel. Even though he still lost, Flight shot a respectable 33% from 3.
The one versus Kenny was better than
now,
this.
If you want to see the rest of the stats from the other games, it is on the screen right now.
Just like 6 shots taken is sad itself. The most he scored was against Kenny. That's what I was saying. 8 for 37. That was crazy. Kenny sucks for even taking 37 shots. Flight, look how much shots you're taking, and you haven't made 10 shots yet. Look how much shots you're taking. That's crazy.
And feel free to pause
20.
If you want to see them. Anyways, to conclude this section of the video, Flight had a 2022 record of 0-14, and when you combine this with his all-time record, Flight is now 15-73 in 1v1s.
All 15 of those people should quit sports.
Cashnasty's 1v1 record and stats. Throughout the entire year of 2022, Cash played a total of 27 1v1s against a pretty good competition. With that in mind, Cash has a 2022 record of 12-15, with some of his losses coming against YPK Ray, Hesigot, MK, and BLs, just to name a few. His worst game was against Hesigot on January 24th of 2022. In that game, Cash shot 22% from the field and 14% from 3.
That's
he
gross.
shot 2 for 9 from the field and 1 for 7 from 3. However, Cash still won 12 games, with some of his wins coming against Flight, Cam Wilder 4 times, Beatty, and Big Mac, just to name a few.
Beating Cam 4 times is crazy.
Was against Flight in June 30th of 2022. In that game, Cash shot 43% from the field and 47% from 3, as he shot 9 of 21 from the field and 7 for 15 from downtown. Now, if you want to see the rest of the stats from the other games, it is on the screen right now. And feel free to
3 for 18 versus Cam. He lost. Okay, he's shooting pretty okay. He wasn't shooting too bad.
Anyways, to conclude this section of the video, Cash had a 2022 record of 12
these YouTube
15,
these
and when you
people, these
combine
niggas
this with his
trash.
all-time record, Cash is now 75-35 when
Chris
it comes
looks so
to
different.
1v1s. Now let's talk about both Flight and Cash's 1v1 stats
Hey.
for this year. In the 14 games that I researched, Flight attempted a total of 312 shots from the field and made 67 of them, which results in a 21 total field percentage.
More impressive than I would think,
Attempted
honestly.
165 shots and only made 26 of them, which results in a 16 3-point field goal percentage. Now with Cash, he attempted a total of 394 shots from the field and made 155 of them, which results in a 39 total field goal percentage. From 3, Cash attempted 235 shots but only made 67 of them, which results in a 29 3-point field goal percentage. Now to go even further, Cash attempted 204 top of the key 3-pointers but only made 60 of them, which results in a 29 total field goal percentage. Now let's take a look at Flightreacts and Cashnasty shot charts. This right here took me a lot of time.
Damn, Cash! Get out that. This man Cash don't know what the corner wing is. Damn, that Rice. One shot right here. That's crazy, Cash. This not being used at all is crazy. Oh my gosh. That's in. You got. Wow. I see why you call yourself top of the key.
With me. As you see, Flight took a large amount of shots in this right corner, but was sadly pretty inconsistent. Flight also took a lot of layups inside and was actually pretty efficient. If Flight could just do this all game, then he would definitely get some wins.
This
and
man here, these guys are
Flight
trash.
cannot shoot on the left side of the court. As you see, Flight only made about 4 threes from that left 3-point spot, which is awful.
It missed like 80.
Room for improvement, and I hope that Flight uses this motivation to get better. Now with Cash, you can see that he shot a lot of top of the key 3-pointers and was sadly pretty inconsistent. However, he was really efficient inside as he scored most of his points there. And last but not least, Cash cannot go right at all as he only has 2 shots attempted over there.
That's
However,
crazy.
it's still clear that Cash had the better shot chart as he
Obviously.
definitely had more greens than Flight. Also, his stats were slightly better as he even beat Flight in the process. And that pretty much concludes this video. What do you guys think of Flight and Cash?
I think both of these guys suck, but it's a new year. I hope both of them get better. I want to see more entertaining 1v1s out of both. It's all about entertainment at the end of the day, but yeah. But damn, those shot charts are crazy. But if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, check out everything down below. Shout out to Legends. Till next time, we out.